Do. Are we live? I think we're live. Hello, you beautiful VOD watchers. I got a 10 pack just for you. The live people aren't even here yet. You're so early with it as a VOD watcher, you know? You're so early with it that you get a free 10 pack for I can't believe you just do this for free. It's crazy. It's crazy. I heard a noise on at least one of them, so we'll see something. We'll see something. We'll get to the decks in just a minute. I have one pre-built, and then I have a couple of ideas for some other ones that we'll build. Ooh, we missed a Lugia. That's a new card. I heard something. This is the pack. This is the one. We already got that. If you're here as a VOD watcher and you're interested in Pokemon Champions, be sure to subscribe because we are going to do a lot more of that once it is available to us. I've got Pokemon Home full of competitive Pokemon, so we'll see if we can convert any of those once that game comes out. Quilladin, very cute. I'm pretty set on this pack already, to be honest. I'm sure I'm missing cards, but like, we got the ones that I want, you know? Like, I don't necessarily need to hit the mega rares as long as I have what I need to be competitive, and I think I do, which is pretty good. It's a Friday night. Probably nobody's showing up to this stream, but that's okay because the VOD is here. Show me the Lugia real quick because I didn't actually see. I think it's like Aeroblast, 4 energy, bunch of damage. Flip 2 coins, attack does 40 more for each heads. Okay, 80 plus is cool. You have to figure out how to get energy on this thing though, which is, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot of energy. Hey, chicken, what's going on? All right, one 10 pack just for the VODers and chicken because you're the one here probably. Ranked. Wait. Are we getting back into ranked? No. We're glitching. That's fine. Random match. They've added, in case you're not aware, they've added a new flag here. You can be beginner, casual, or competitive. We'll stay in competitive because we're pretty sweaty around here. But it is noteworthy that you can chill a bit. The first deck I have for today is The Floor is Lava, which consists of... Oh, hang on. Hey! Scratchy McGee! Keep it down out there. Got that my German Shepherd just scratching away, dude. Just scratching away. The first deck we have today is The Floor is Lava, which is centered around the new Cinderace. 120 damage for 2 fire energy is pretty cool. You just can't attack the following turn, but it has free retreat cost. Which means free, absolutely free. So free retreat cost means you can swap out, go to the Magby, generate some more energy for Entei. That's kind of the play here. If you're starting with Magby, you're generating energy straight away. If you're having the Entei, you're drawing cards. It's pretty cool. We got one Lucky Ice Pop in there because it's better potion. I've got a couple of Rocky Helmets because 120 damage is not quite enough. Yeah, and we'll go from there. We shall go from here. Hey, Hero of Time, what's going on? Hey, Guido Nation, what's up? Globster, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Another evening stream. Listen, my work schedule's been a little crazy. I've been working on a lot of side projects, like side coding projects. And it's distracting me from like my legitimate actual factual job. So then I can't really stream in the middle of the day because I've already burned too much time doing other shenanigans. But I'm here now because it's 7 o'clock and I've got a couple hours. My wife is doing a 12-hour shift, which means we got time to play games, which is fun. AR, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I got a little bit of caffeine to keep me going. You know, I woke up at 4:30 this morning, by the way. 4:30 this morning for absolutely no reason. I was laying in bed staring at the ceiling. And I just had to get up. I'm like, you know what? I've stared at the ceiling long enough. Let's just get out of bed and try to do something. Mostly because I got a work message and then it triggered my brain to think about something else. And I just couldn't turn it off until I went and actually did the thing. Hey, Nick, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Other Entei. Very nice. Got a Rocky Helmet. Coughing's not smacking us. We're probably going to get poisoned by a Wheezing, which I don't love, but it is what it is. We get to draw cards because Entei. Love that for me. Work message you at 4:30 a.m. So I have coworkers like all over the place. So like 3/4 of my team, well, like I guess half the team is basically in Germany and England. So they are very far ahead of me. I have all my notifications silenced. It's not like I got a notification and they're like bugging me. It's just that I checked my phone because what else do you do when you're staring at the ceiling at 4 a.m.? And then it just got stuck in my brain, you know? Yeah, like half my coworkers are, well, most of my coworkers are in Germany, and then the rest of them are in California. And I'm like in the East Coast, like kind of in the middle. But sometimes time zones are a thing. I don't really need a May yet. We can just hit for 60, I think. Regular Guzzlord in the back is an interesting choice. Regular Guzzlord in the back is definitely an interesting choice here. Ba-da-dum. Dum 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 da da dum. Oh man, but I'm building the coolest Stream Deck plugin ever. It connects to old school RuneScape, and I'm really just waiting. Right now, it's getting the code's getting merged into RuneLite, so I'm hoping that it gets approved because I really want it to work. All right, do we professors here, or do we May in an attempt to get the little guy in the middle? If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying, I think you do. It's actually a tricky call. I'm going to go professors and just believe in the heart of the cards. Yeah. Rewarded. Immediately rewarded, by the way. I'm going to put my Rocky Helmet over here, I think. We've got the retreat flame patch situation pretty set up. Hit this thing one more time. You know what this deck doesn't have? And I'm just like, it's just registering now. There's no Sabrina, there's no Cyrus. And right now, like coughing, just chilling here with 10 HP makes me so sad. It's kind of crazy. I mean, this energy has to go on Guzzlord. Yeah. And they're just going to let me take the coughing. And then I have to hit this thing for 150. Again, I'm going to be 20 short X speed. That's actually okay. Why are you doing that? You're going to sack Grimer? I'm a little bit confused by that play, if I'm honest. I'm not sure why they did that. But we have Cinderace, so that's cool. We're doing big damage on the Entei. I think it's fine. Oh, because you're going to discard me. I see what your plan is. I see what your plan is. So this extra energy might have been a throw then. But I think it's okay. We knock this thing out. Even if we get flipped back into the deck, Cinderace comes up, we Flame Patch, and we're fine-ish. I mean, it's still not ideal, right? Because he gets to try again. But we'll see how it goes. See you later. 1 point just for me. Waiting for opponent. Legendary Impulse. There's the rare candy. I was watching the WAN show just a second ago. I was watching the dev stream today too. The dev stream for Soulframe. Sheesh, I can't wait for that game. I can't wait for that game to be like done. It's gonna be fun. They've added a whole bunch of stuff. They're getting ready to release Preludes 13, which is the whole thing. Yeah, you would get the first flip, huh? Yeah, you would get the first flip, huh? This may have been a moment where... Wait, I can't May? Why can't I May here? Put 2 random Pokemon from your deck into your hand? Is my deck... Wait. Is that a discard? Oh, it's discard! Oh, I thought it was shuffle it back into my deck. I'm so dumb. I mean, we're still, like, pretty okay, but... I did think it was back into my deck and not what had just happened here. I'm gonna put this down because the other one's already there, and we're just gonna fireball it up. Wait, where's our other basic? What happened here? Do I only have one little bunny in here? What's going on? I'm losing my mind, dude. Is there only one little bunny in this deck that am I throwing like actively? What's crazy is we're still gonna win, but like I think it's still fine because now we just go, we get out, we go Entei, we flame patch it up. The fact that we're winning with no control is crazy. Like we need a Sabrina or a Cyrus in here for sure, for sure. But if I don't have a second little bunny, I'm out of my mind. Waiting for opponent. I mean, I think they lose, and I think they know they lose. Yeah, there we go. But we have to check the deck real quick. Real quick. El Diablo. Thank you, El Diablo. Alright, let me double check it. Oh my gosh, we only have one rabbit, dude. There's one rabbit in this deck, just the one. What am I even doing with my life, you know? What am I even doing with my life? We could drop a Magby. We either drop Magby or we drop May. I haven't needed May yet. See you later, May. And we go... What the heck is this thing called? A Score Bunny? Is that right? Actively throwing. I even have 2 full art. 2 full art. It's not even like I had an excuse where I put 1 full art in and I only had 1 full art and that's why there's only 1 in there. I literally have no excuse. Where's the rainbow Entei's? Listen. I think I have 1. No? I think I have 1. I don't have 2. I definitely don't have 2. I think there's 1 in there, though. Could be wrong. It might just be the other one. I have 1 fancy art. I only have 1 fancy art, though, not 2. I remember when I was setting the deck up. Whew. Can someone trade me a Professor Oak, please? I do not have an extra one. I'm assuming you mean full art Professor Oak because you can actually just go get Professor Oak from the shop if you don't already know that. I'm assuming you mean full art. But I've assumed before, you know. I accidentally just resized the window. You guys didn't see that. All right, Rocky Helmet's going here. This is a pretty terrifying start. We're going straight into water. We do get energy first, which is cool. Pokeball would have been good like yesterday. We do 1 shot of Mudkip. And they're just going to sack it too. Interesting to see that. Alright, Pokeball up. There's our little rabbit. You just hopping, dude. Just hopping. Magby. I will drop the Magby in case we have to sack it. And then we just take out the Kip, dude. He's gone. Yo, my nose is so itchy. I gotta scratch my nose off camera because you got 1 clip of me going like this and then it gets edited into you picking your nose for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Magby's here. Opponent's turn. Feeling fiery. It's a full Mega Swampert EX. That's honestly, with no control, we probably lose. They can just use the AI to do that now anyways. Yo, you're spitting facts. Actual and factual. Hey, Locke, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. All right, so I'm scared and alone. I'm gonna candy up. Now we have decisions to make. How much damage are we doing? 150. Discard 2 random energy from among the energy attached to all Pokemon. Probably before you knock me out. I'm like tempted to not even play energy, dude. What if we don't even play energy? Is that a play? Hold on, what is that? Is that a play? You knock me out. What if I just don't play the energy? You knock out the Entei. I get to hit you twice? There's no way that's the play though, right? I guess it comes down to if you have X speed. I mean, if you have X speed, we just lose no matter what, right? That's a crazy play though. We're not knocking it out next turn regardless. Alright, I'm putting the energy down. I'm putting the energy down. I'm putting the energy down. It can still remove it from the Entei even if it kills it. Oh, okay. So then it doesn't matter. Then it doesn't really matter. My brain was thinking, okay, you knock out Entei, then you remove 2 energy, which would the only energy on the field would be the 2 energy on. Yeah, and he does have the X speed. X speed probably wins the game here. I don't think there's anything we can do. Unless we get the luckiest 2 discard ever. We did give it another target. It would have been better to not have that energy. I think I'm still right about that. Because the odds are higher that it hits its own instead of ours. Yo, Lugia's song goes so hard. Actually, so good. We got the 2! That's it! I think it's GG. It's not GG because I don't have, I'll tell you why. It's not GG because I don't have Cyrus. If we had a Cyrus in this deck, we gotta find room for it. We have to find room for it somewhere. We still have to do this. I think we still just lose, right? Because we're attacking for 120 and then it's just Jover. Entei. Ooh. If that was like anything else, if that was the little bunny, I guess not anything else. If that was a bunny, we would be set. But it's not. I mean, I have to put him down. The play there might have been to double Flame Patch, but I guess we can Flame Patch next turn. If we had a little bunny there, we're cooking, but we're not. Maybe not 2 Magbies because you also have Flame Patch. Yo, you're spitting facts right now. Probably drop a Magby for a Cyrus. I like that. Oh wait, we win. Do we just win? We still win. No, we don't. We're still getting 1 shot, and there's nothing I can do about it. Because I needed the bunny. I needed the little guy. I can hit for 60, it's just not enough. And there's nothing else I could do. This is why I'm like tempted to take out the Entei and put something else that's 1 point. I'm just trying to quadruple check that there's no way out of this, but I really don't think so, right? He's knocking me out no matter what I do. Can't retreat twice. Alright, we're done, we're done. What about a Lyra, though? I mean, it wouldn't work in this situation, but like a Lyra to pull the bunny out for free and then retreat him back in. Yeah, we're done. We're done, but it was a good run. I mean, you know, fire versus water. What are you going to do about that? Not too much. But I think you're right, though. Dropping a Magby is not a bad idea because we do have the Flame Patch, which helps quite a bit. Maybe we'll try that. We'll drop a little guy. I'm tempted to drop the Lucky Ice Pop. It almost never matters. And then we go Sabrina Cyrus, which is like my typical 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus in pretty much every deck that I run for a little bit of control. Let's try like that. Can you show your pulls from the new set? Honestly, I got like no pulls from the new set. I can share them then, but I'll remind me after this, or like towards the end of this game, and I'll share. But I didn't get much of anything from this set. I think the best cards I got were 2 Immersive Meowth. And that's pretty much it. I still have a ton of gold though. I didn't really spend that much gold this time around because I got the cards that I need to make the competitive decks, so I don't really go for the big pulls. It's more just like, can I build the deck that I want to build? Mega Swampert seems like such a beast. It really does. I mean, 3 energy on water is crazy. And then you're doing 150. I understand it's a little unfortunate that you could discard your own energy, but still. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty good. Kian, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. We got a Professors. Love that for me. We got 1 bunny. Why can't I fast forward by pressing the video, by pressing down on it? I mean, you could go to YouTube and fast forward all you want. 230 HP with 150 attack is just, yeah, it's a lot. Spitting facts. I like that build what you need. Don't let the game control you into buying into bigger pulls. Yeah, I don't really care about the I don't really care too much about the flair, right? I just want to make sure I have the cards that I need to build competitive decks, and then I'll save it for the next. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've spent an insane amount of money in this game. Way more money than anyone should spend on a mobile game. For a while there, the streams were kind of subsidizing it. I didn't have to pay it out of my pocket for the most part, which was nice. But now I haven't been streaming that much, so it's like kind of pretty much just spending my own money on Pokemon cards, you know? I'm going to split this energy and hit for another 20. This is a pretty rough hand, though. Pretty rough hand. They got the free retreat on their Peculiar Plaza. This is probably one of the meta decks right now. I don't know about the Meloetta, but I know for a fact the Mega Gardevoir is strong. I know that the Mega Gardevoir is strong. How dare you copy me? Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Should we join Discord and see if anybody wants to join Discord? I know the boys are coming back to play games later, but they're probably not going to join the live. They're probably just going to play games in their own little area. But you know what? I'll join just in case. Just in case. What a Peculiar Plaza we're sitting on, you know? All right, I got a Rocky Helmet. Absolutely useless, by the way. Pretty much a miserable start to this game. We took the Magby out, and we are immediately punished. Not that more energy would save us here, but looking like a GG, yo. It'd definitely be looking like a GG over here. I'll play it out. They don't have their Gardevoir yet either. Why didn't you swing? Did I not swing? I think because I already gave up, to be honest. I think because I already gave up in my mind. There's kind of nothing saving this game. I guess there is though. There super duper is. I'm lying straight to your face. If we top deck Fire Rabbit, we're actually in this. Because it's a mega, dude. So it's 3 points. All right, you take 20. My game's lagging. Oh no, they're picking where their energy goes. They could copy me, which would be sad. We need to top deck Big Rabbit right now. If we top deck Big Rabbit right now, or Professors into Big Rabbit Entei, that would be... All right, there's Big Rabbit. Hold up. Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Because now we have options. We have options. This fire energy has to go somewhere. Actually, it's better in the graveyard. Do we have any... It's better in the graveyard because we have 2 flame patches. So I'm not going to place this energy intentionally, and we're going to hit for 120. Entei wins the game. Top deck Entei wins the game right now. 8 cards. Assuming they don't have... They would have to have Giovanni. They would have to have Giovanni to beat me right now. If they don't have Giovanni, top decking Entei wins the game. We have a Professor's remaining, so 3 chances, technically, sort of, kind of. No, not the big heals. All right, that's the game. Now it's GG. Now we can go next. Now we can go next, everybody. Yeah. Yeah, now we can go next. Now we can do it. We tried. Big Bunny. Yeah, Big Bunny's not going to do it. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Closer than it should have been, though. Honestly, if they didn't have the heals, we were in there. We were in there like swimwear. That is like a very meta deck they're pulling right now. Ooh, the pulls. Good shout. Yeah, I'll share. Like I said, I don't think I have anything crazy from this set. How do I check just this set? Here we go. And we'll sort by... Oh, it's just expansion order is all you can do. The rarest stuff is going to be at the bottom. So we'll go to the bottom. I'm still missing a few easy peasy cards. Like this Raichu is actually, I think, pretty good. There's a Raichu missing here that I think is decent. Alolan Raichu has, if the stadium is in play, has no retreat cost, and then also 50 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty good. Pretty darn good. But the big pulls, I mean, I have all of the Megas, I think, from this set. So we'll build a Mega Mawile in a minute. And then these are the big pulls. I guess the biggest pull that I had was the immersive Meowth, which I do like. He's cool. He's feeling fine. Drawing cards, which is cool. I've got me a nice Ogerpon here. The shiny Lugia is sick. I mean, literally unusable, but so cool. I wish they made him like actually good. And I did pick up a full art Sightseer, which I have not tried yet. But I could see this card actually being useful. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck. Put all Stage 1 Pokemon you find in your hand. Shuffle the other cards back in your deck. I think this could actually be useful, to be honest. If you're running like a thick Stage 1 heavy deck, it could be a thing. I didn't build around it yet, but there's something there. Because Roselia is really strong. There's like some other grass types that are Stage 1 and very good. And then you have the Evolution card for grass types, and then you have this person to draw them. All right, catch you later, Janice. Good night. Is my friends list full? I have no idea. Probably, but I haven't checked in a minute. Stadium cards is new. Is the new sweat cards. So I don't think the stadium is like the feature change to the game in this set, but there's only one that's impactful, and that is the Psychic Plaza thing that gives you -2 retreat cost to Psychic types. That's the only impactful one in my opinion. The other ones are like, they're kind of mid. This set is cool though. There are some cool cards like this. Even this Kangaskhan. I didn't build a Kangaskhan deck. I didn't build a Kangaskhan deck yet, and I think it's very good. It's nice that we have Magby, and I'm not going to draw Magby because we took the other one out, and now I can stack energy on Entei. And we're actually in a pretty decent spot here. Even though we're up against Big Mama Kangaskhan over here. Favorite of the new set. I like Alola, is it Alolan Ninetales? I like Alolan Ninetales. I think Cinderace is good, but I'm trying to think of what other cards I liked from this set. I think I'm going to charge one more time. No, I hit for 60, right? How much extra am I doing? I hit for 60 here every time. Put the pressure on. You know, Kangaskhan with like Rampardos and Tyrantrum. Mega Kangaskhan is the basic. What are you spelling out? What is happening in my chat right now? Hear me out, Blacephalon EX is low-key good. Yo, it looks good, yeah. 1 energy burn? I wonder if you compare that. Isn't there like a Typhlosion or something that does extra burn damage? I think there's a combination there that could be pretty cool. Pretty sure. I'm going to put this thing down. But at this point, I'm pretty committed to hitting for 120. How much damage are you doing to me again? Second attack does 40. So you're hitting me for 120. I should live, though? Yeah, it's basically parental bond. I should live, though, so let's just do the thing. Yeah, Blacephalon EX does look pretty darn good. I didn't build anything yet, but we could go there. Honestly, if it wasn't 2 retreat cost... Oh, what are we doing? You're switching something in? Ooh, because you get to knock something, right? I see what you're doing here. It doesn't matter, though, does it? Like, let you knock Magby for 80 and then take 40 on the Entei? Is that what you're going for? I'm actually going to give him Reboot. It's kind of dumb. That was dumb. I should have given him the Magby. Oh, it doesn't matter. They lose anyways. My brain was not braining there at all. But it didn't matter. We're going to win anyways. Hit me for 40. I don't care. Yeah, Magby was the play every time, but it's fine. G to the G. Good game. Might have red. That's a good shout. Definitely could have had red. But even if they had red to knock out the Entei, we were most likely getting into the big rabbit next turn. We had Reboot as well as Professors in hand. Reboot on the field and Professors in hand. So we're getting 3 chances at a big rabbit. There was 2 left in the deck. I would be hopeful to draw it at that point. If you use Giovanni, it procs 2 times. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Does red proc 2 times then too? It must. That's actually broken. Yo, Giovanni, Mega Kangaskhan, Rampardos. Hold on. We need to take notes because I want to build that one. I like the sound of that a lot. My notes are scrambled, dude. I need to go through my notes. Start the battle. Mega Kang with Rampardos and Tyrantrum. Something like that. Some kind of fossily looking Kangaskhan. Mega Kangaroo is busted. Yo, for real. He's busted in game too. Parental Bond is just nutty. Just so good. Yeah, it does. I watched a Mega Mogwai's video about it. Let's go. That's crazy. Yo, I haven't seen a Mogwai video in a minute. It has been a minute. I've been watching Shady Penguin play Radical Red, dude. That's it. I've been watching Shady P play Radical Red. And he beat it deathless, which is insane. It was a crazy Nuzlocke. I want to play Radical Red and Nuzlocke it, but then it's like, you look at what he's doing, it's like, dang. I don't have the sauce, you know? I don't got the sauce for that. Oh, wife's calling. Time out. Got her. I told her she was live on stream. She wasn't actually live. She was muted. Or at least I hope so. I hit the mute button. Sometimes it mutes and sometimes it don't. It's a fun little game I like to play with myself, you know? Fun little game. Mirror match. It does look mirror matchy, but I think they're going Zard, and they also have a better draw than us. By, like, kind of a lot. Yeah. This Charmeleon's kind of broken, too. They got a very good draw. We got a very bad draw. I think we're pretty cooked, if I'm honest with you. Our only shot is that we can do the extra damage here. And we have double Flame Patch. I think it's like our only chance. If we pick up another Flame Patch, maybe. $60. They get schmacked. Yeah, this is a tough scene. Score bunny. Alright, I got a bunny. Put the bunny down. Pokeball to draw the cards. Other bunny doesn't really matter. This energy, we need this 60 damage on this guy, so I just have to do it. We're not out of it yet. If they have the flame patches though, we will lose. Sheesh. I think the basic megas is wild. I think no evolution Pokemon should have a mega evolve, not immediately start as mega. Yeah, I'm with you on that. Yeah, megas as basics are nutty. It's a little too much. Yeah, there's Big Zard. Big Zard, man. You're hitting for 120. We get the revenge KO, and then we're like not in a terrible position. Mars, now we're in a terrible position. Please. Please give it back. It's no. Alright, now we probably just lose. That was a nicely timed Mars for them. Pretty good, pretty good. Entei is relevant again? I mean, Entei was never not relevant. He lets you draw cards by just chilling, you know? Like, he's kind of just chilling out there, drawing cards. What's a reboot look like? You know what? I'm gonna go Magby, that way I have options. I can retreat into whatever I feel like retreating into when the time comes. Professors is cool. Definitely need me some of that. We need a flame patch though. That's not a flame patch. I think that means we lose. No, we reboot. Yo, reboot for the win. Hold up. Yo, reboot's about to get this W. He put in work. Probably just losing to flame patch if I'm honest, but honestly, the reboot getting the kickoff is like still pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, the legendary dogs were never really, like, not relevant. They can draw cards, you know? If you can draw cards, you can win games. We need Sabrina now. We need Sabrina now more than we've ever needed it. We need to knock this thing out before it gets any energy going. Ooh, Sabrina doesn't even win now. There's the flame patch. Oh, man, we're in trouble. You don't have two. You're not real. You're not real. You don't have two. Stop. All right, we need Sabrina right now. Yeah, that's GG. Right, you're just knocking me out. There's nothing I can do about this. Nothing I can do about this. We needed the Sabrina right there. Sadness. Nothing but sadness in my heart. Against Taiga. Searching for opponent. Any day now, game. They did fix the bug. Whatever bug was crashing in the last stream, it is fixed. I tried to edit the stream, by the way, to cut that out, and YouTube wouldn't let me, and I was kind of mad about it. I'm going first, which means I think I want Entei out so I can draw cards. We'll just put the bunny in the back. Chingling. No items for me is a little sad because it means they're gonna prevent my rare candy from happening. I'm upset about that. And the flame patch. I won't be able to use any items. Very sad. Hey, Abdul, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Yeah, we're having a bad time here. About to prevent my items. Yo, Chingling is still valid too. This Obstagoon, an Obstagoon deck. Very good. I want to build around this guy too, especially because I think Psychic is going to be very, very prevalent in this current shakedown of the meta. Energy has to go there. I've got no choice. Obstagoon's probably going to come in and do damage. I forget exactly what it does, but... What streaming software do you use now? I am on OBS. OBS, Open Broadcast Software. It's kind of the most popular one. It's kind of the one everyone uses, pretty much. If you're not like, you know, a vlogger on your phone, OBS is kind of what you do. Professor's research. So what does this Obstagoon actually do to me is the question. How much damage? If your active Pokemon has damage on it. Oh, that's such a good pairing, dude. And we don't have any heals, so Entei's just going down here. And we can't even return KO it. I think that's GG. Wow, that's a crazy play. What's our options? What are our options? I think we go Entei here. And then I go energy on this Entei. Hold on, we're cooking. Retreat, Magby. And then it's still not enough damage though. And he has Rocky Helmet. Dang, I think we're just cooked, chat. I think we're just cooked. I think he's just over. We have to literally believe in Big Rabbit now. I was hoping that we could stack Entei, Rocky Helmet up, you hit me, and do enough damage. We're just not quite doing enough damage. This is a cool this is a dirty combination, though. I want to try this. I'm going to put it out there anyways. And then we'll toasty toss. Sorry, I've been thinking about it a lot. Put this on my little bunny. I don't get to choose because I ran out of time. Are you serious? That's so lame. I thought it would still give me time to choose. It doesn't matter. He's already double Obstagoon. Yo, we need to... I mean, they drew... To be fair, let me preface this. They drew to perfection. They drew exactly what they needed to draw. 1000%. But this is a cool deck. Chip damage with the Chingling, preventing items. Obstagoon coming in, doing the big damage because there's already chip damage. I like this deck. I'm making a note of this one too. Chingling, Obstagoon, Rocky, Helmet. I like that one too. I like it a lot. Yeah, we're just getting schmacked. I mean, we're just gonna lose, I think. Oh, and they even had red card. Dude, this person had the luckiest draw of their life. They even drew into red card, which is insanity. Nothing saves us now. I'm gonna go Entei. A second Rocky Helmet would help, but they drew out of their minds. The supporter for Obstagoon is pretty good too. All right, I'll take out, look at Obstagoon supporter. Make a note of that too. Sabrina does nothing for us. I think it's just Jover. I can't attack or they'll knock me out. Flame Patch is what we need. I guess not really. I needed Rocky Helmet. I needed Rocky Helmet where the Sabrina was, and then we would have had a shot at this, but we're cooked. With Darkrai or no? Darkrai? Maybe. Maybe Darkrai. Darkrai might be too much. Darkrai might be too much. What? Did you flip energy off of me too? Is that what happened here? What does this do again? They drew... I mean, you can't draw better than they drew, right? They had the babies to start. They did some chip damage. They got the Rocky Helmets out. They rare candied up. They had the supporter after they got the rare candy. I mean, you can't beat that. You can't, when you just draw what you need to draw, you can't beat that, you know? Well, it's a perfect lineup. The copycat when I had 6 cards. Yeah, I mean, but there was no way for me to play those cards. But yeah, they had everything they needed. They had everything they needed. I mean, even having the copycat at a moment where I have 6 cards is like also good for you, you know? If I had that kind of mojo. Yeah, that's a strong deck. I made a note of that one. We're gonna build that one later for sure, because that one's strong. Like I said, I like to judge the deck on its worst draw, not its best draw, and that was probably the best draw you'll ever see for it. But I think that's a good one. Ooh, it's here again. And you know what? It's probably even better into all this Psychic too, right? I bet there's a ton of like Mega Gardevoirs running around. A whole bunch of Mega Gardevoirs running around, and now you're playing a Dark deck. I really needed a little rabbit there. Yeah, kind of hate it here. I'm going to let this go away instead of placing it, because I'd rather it go to the discard pile. Oh, that, yeah, oh, there you go. I'd rather go to the discard pile in case we top deck a Flame Patch. Tough draw again, though. Love Obstagoon so much. I'm happy it's a good card. Yo, it's a cool mon for sure. It has that custom move as well. It's Obstruct in VGC, like competitive Pokemon. What does it do? Is like lowers defenses or something. Obstruct is also very good. Professor's Research. We're about to lose this again, by the way. We're literally about to lose this again. 120 is like kind of goated with it. We could Rocky Helmet here too. Energize. Toasty Toss. The Shiny's also a 10 out of 10. Isn't it like pink? I'm pretty sure it's like pink. Shiny Obstagoon. Yeah, pink and blue. That's sick. Like a. Some of them are a little purple, but looking pretty pink. Yeah, that's a sick shiny. Caster. You think they're a caster? You think they cast the game? Dude, we just can't. We can't buy a nothing. We can't buy a nothing right now at all. It's just Jover. I can't attack here. Our only hope is to Big Bunny survive this because I have no damage, and then Big Bunny them right in the face. If their best play here is to not attack. Because there's nothing this deck... I mean, I guess they don't know that this deck doesn't have anything for them, but this deck has nothing for them. Dude. Okay. Alright. You know, I didn't know that that's the kind of game we were playing. I didn't know it was that serious. Did not realize it was that serious, you know? There's pretty much nothing I can do to win this one now, I don't think. They're gonna knock out my Entei, right? There's no reason to even play this out. Put energy here. I can Sabrina. They're just gonna put this in or this in free retreat. This is a good deck. We need to build this deck. We'll do like one more with the fire, and then maybe we'll switch over and build that, because that looks. Not only does it look good, it looks fun. It's not just like Suicune Greninja, you know. It's like a little bit different. One more lava. Floor's lava. This deck's not bad. We're just they're drawing very well, and that deck is pretty good. Hey, Void, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Appreciate your follow. I think YouTube is like hiding my stream because I started a new channel and I don't have any actual videos. They're all streams. And YouTube's just like, nah, bro. You need to post a video before you start streaming. We don't trust you. We don't know who you are. We don't know what you're doing with your life. None of that. Check Champs. Check Champs on YouTube, by the way. New channel. Pokemon only. Check Tech is going to get more content that's like gamery focused, like just new game stuff. But Check Champs is going to be only Pokemon. Is the Cinderace any good? I think it's pretty good, yeah. I don't know if Entei is the best pairing. I don't know if it's the best pairing with it yet. We're still working that out. Right now I'm pairing it with Entei to draw the cards, but I'm not 100% sure that that's the correct choice. The reason I like it is because it's not EX. So you're only losing 1 point if it goes down, which is huge. But because we're running Entei, which is 2 points, it's kind of like a push. Like I would rather drop the Entei for something that's not EX, I think. What's the deck list for this lava deck? 2 Entei, 2 Cinderace, 2 Score Bunny, 1 Reboot, 2 Rare Candy, 2 Flame Patch, 1 Sabrina, 1 Cyrus, 2 Professor, 2 Pokeball, 1 Magby, 2 Rocky Helmet. That's the one. Would uploading old stream VODs help with that? I don't know, maybe. I thought about doing that. Right now they're just in like a playlist. Oh, we just win. What am I doing? I'm just BM. Right now they're just in a playlist, so all the streams from the previous channel are in a playlist on the new channel if they were Pokemon. That's kind of how I like migrated them over. But you're right, probably like uploading the VODs might have been a bit better. Any thoughts on Fire Ogerpon? I have not looked at it, to be honest. I have not looked at it. The thing that's on my brain at the moment that would be cool is the beast, the Ultra Beast, the Lollipop Ultra Beast that I cannot for whatever reason think of its name. I can picture the card, I can't think of the name. Somebody wanted to see the deck though, or asked about the deck. This is the full list here if you want to grab a screen grab or something. Blacephalon, that's the one. Blacephalon EX, yeah, Blacephalon EX is on my brain. I'm wondering if that would just be better than Entei, because you're just putting pressure on immediately, you know? Like, what if we just drop these guys and we just go, do I even have to? I don't even know if I have to EX. Oh, I do. Nice. Okay, let's just try this. You're getting a little bit more chip damage down with Singe before like anything else happens. And then Burn could like help you out the whole way through, you know, potentially. Have you tried the Mega Guard? I have not tried the Mega Guard, but I'm sure it's very, very good. Do you think Hydreigon will be meta relevant in the long run? Maybe. I don't know about meta. It's good enough though, because like Mega Gardevoir is there, right? Psychic is popping right now with that stadium. Everybody's going to be using it. So I think Dark is getting a bit of a buff. The issue I'm seeing actually is I really like that Obstagoon deck that we just played against a couple games ago. And I think that would outclass the Hydreigon, which is unfortunate because I like Hydreigon. He's kind of a beast. Ooh, Hitmonchan EX. So this is probably Hitmonchan EX and a fossil, I bet. I would not be surprised if this is Hitmonchan EX into fossil. All right. So nice. I'll try it twice, you know? Whew. Do you think Suicune Greninja is coming to an end? I think as long as Greninja exists, it's going to be a problem. The cloak is cool. I don't know if you've seen the new card that prevents damage done to the Pokemon on the bench. That is cool, but I don't think it's enough to prevent Greninja from still just running a riot. This thing didn't even attack me, really. You didn't even hit me. Yeah, I knew it was fossil. I knew that. Let's burn this thing. Let's burn this thing. The issue with this Blacephalon EX is the retreat cost, I think. 2 retreat costs on a mon that gets rid of all of its energy is not ideal. Versus Entei is drawing cards the whole time it's out there. I think Entei might be better. Tough call, though. Tough call. We did get the candy, which is cool. We do get to go straight into the rabbit. I like that for me. Energy probably goes here. Burn this thing again. Oh, we're not actually taking any damage. I didn't even think about that. We're not actually taking Rocky Helmet damage because it's a burn. All right, that's kind of a plus. That's a little plus. Maybe you could try to fit Lucamine and Celesteela. Maybe. You're saying Celesteela with the Blacephalon? Or just like in addition, in this deck, in addition to somewhere? I don't know. I'm already like out of space. That's the thing. It's like I got, 22 card syndrome. If I could fit 22 cards in a deck, it would feel better. I would love... Hit the heals. I would love to top deck Flame Patch. That's exactly what I was thinking. Okay, so we do get to knock this thing out. What are you doing to me again? If you have fewer Pokemon in play than your opponent, this attack is 80 more damage. Oh, so we lose. So you're saying we lose. Is there anything I can do about it? Not particularly. 140. I guess we still just burn again. I think I actually play energy here now. And we burn again. Because if this thing comes in and hits me with the old... Like, we live one more of this. Nice, and tails. 20 more damage. We live one more of this, and then this thing has to hit one of my Rocky Helmet users. Oh, no, it has to hit this Rocky Helmet user. We're not out of it, but this thing is scary. And it's helmet that I forgot about. Yeah, this thing's terrifying. Need a Poke Flute? I mean... Okay. We're actually fine here? Question mark? I think we're fine. Sorry, my stream deck stopped working. Yeah. Because we just do this, and then we hit him with one of these, and then we're like kind of okay. I think. Sabrina would ruin my whole career. Sabrina would ruin my whole career. Sabrina for me would make it a lot easier actually. But if they get a Sabrina, we're in trouble. Discarding's fine. I respect the big damage. I do. I do respect going for the big damage. Are we 10 short? There's no way we're 10 short. That's crazy. I think we're 10 short. Oh, Sabrina would have ended their whole day too. Would have ruined them. It would have absolutely ruined them. Okay. We'll like this. And then I think, I mean, again, we're back into like, do you have Sabrina territory? I think. Is there anything cheeky we can do here? Not really. We're still just back into do you have Sabrina territory? He one-shots you? Yeah, but oh, there we go. Never mind. Very good. He one-shots me, but we had Rocky Helmet, so it would have been a tie. It should have been a tie. But he has magical healing powers, so we lose anyways. No, I was anticipating a tie, to be honest. Cool deck. I like that one. I like seeing the Tyrantrum. I was thinking about this Hitmonchan situation, but I honestly was thinking of it with Mega Kangaskhan. Because then you're guaranteed to draw Mega Kangaskhan first and just set him out there with his big Kangaskhan self. I guess it is a little terrifying because if he gets knocked out, you're losing all 3 points, but... What's the deck I played earlier? What do you mean? It was just this one with Entei. It was basically this deck it's the same one, and then I just swapped the Entei with Blacephalon. Or you mean the one I played against with Obstagoon? There was Chingling, Obstagoon, Rocky Helmet, and then the Obstagoon Supporter. That's a good deck. I definitely need to set that up. After this one, we'll do that. Yeah. We'll set. I'll build that one right after this. Hopefully I have all the cards. I might have to go buy cards, to be honest. I don't know. I think I have 2 Obstagoon, but I'm not 100% sure. No energy. Big sad. Call forth the cold. Is this like the little one does it too? Take water energy from your energy zone and attaches both. Dude. We need to build an Alolan Ninetales deck as well. Big time need to build this. Big time need to build this one. So all right, this set is really good because I was like really kind of not feeling the original megas. Like the 3 megas or whatever that dropped initially just felt not good to me. I'm liking this setup much better. It feels like there's a bit more variety again. And they might do that like every other set. I think we have to Sabrina here. Oh, just kidding. I already professored and I lose. Okay. Never mind. Never mind. What I should have done was Sabrina there. I got professor baited, which is the thing that happens. You know, you see the professor and you just wanna, you know, you see the professor. That's it. I think they might have quit, which is good for us because we were gonna lose. Just got a guy named Mega Maui. I'm new to the game. Is it good? Mega Maui was pretty good, yeah. I don't know if it's like the meta, but I think it's pretty good. You see Oak and you go blind. It's facts. You're spitting facts right now. Because it's like a reflex. You see the professor. I want to draw cards. Of course I do. Play him. But that there was definitely a Sabrina moment, and we got lucky that they left. All right, let's build this Obstagoon, dude. Let's build the Obstagoon deck because it's... dare I say it? It's spicier than the lava deck. Let's see if we can put it together. Back. Decks. My decks. New deck. Build new deck. Search for Chingling. Hello. Search. Give me 2 of those. I need... obs. Me spelling things is going to be fun. I only have 1. Oh, I only have 1 of them. Stand by. I hate it here. Yo, should we get the luckiest wonder pick of all time? Hold on. Before I spend pack points, let's just get the luckiest wonder pick of all time. Just the most top tier wonder pick we've ever seen. All right. Well, we tried. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Where's the Obstagoon? Yep. You one of those. What a waste of pack points, man. What a waste of my pack points. Especially for a card I could have traded with somebody. I'm just too stubborn and ignorant to trade with people. Alright. Nope, nope. Edit. Obstagoon. Add the Obstagoon. We need 1 Lanoon. We need 2 Zigzagoon. We need rare. 2 rares. We need balls. Where? We need professors. Okay. What are we looking like now? That's like the base. Rocky Helmet was pretty cool. We need Rocky Helmet. Pretty cool for that. We need... what else do we need? What else do we need? Lanoon Loki useless. I think you don't know how odds work, but that's fine. It's all about making it more like an option, you know. Oh, well, we need the control, right? Let's get this out of the way. At least 1 Cyrus, right? At least 1 of those. I think at least 1 Sabrina. We'll see. Maybe we drop Sabrina because I need the other supporty guy. What's the other supporty? Pierre, maybe. Pierce. 1 or 2 of those, I'm unsure. We did get ripped pretty hard by a copycat. We did, but I would love a Mars in here yet. Cyrus is better than Sabrina in this deck, but not by much. Sabrina, sometimes you just need to slow your opponent down by 1 energy, you know? I know what you mean, but the bonus stats just aren't useful enough to justify the card slot. Oh, for me it is. I mean, just being able to draw the card. It's like another opportunity to get to Obstagoon is all. I will say it's less impactful in this deck than it would be in a grass deck where you have that evolution card. But it makes the odds of getting to Obstagoon better. And 1 energy 40 is nothing to sneeze at either, to be honest. Everybody always likes the 20 decks, man. I don't care about the tournament deck. I've seen some terrible tournament decks win. I've seen some horrendous tournament decks win. Back in the day. Not recently, but like back in like the OG days, people were running like wild stuff, and it just wins because sometimes you just get the draw, you know? Like I said, I always try to judge a deck on its worst draw, not its best draw. Do we drop one of these, like one of these guys? I feel like one of these guys could go. I feel like just one. And then I want to go Mars. Give me a Mars, not a Mars Shadow. I need a full art copycat. Yeah, we got to get on that. Look at that. Look at this just ruining my mojo down here. All right, we're good. Let's try this. Let's just try it out. We'll feel it out. Play a couple games. Get a feeling for it, you know? See if we need to change anything up. But effectively, the sauce is Obstagoon Chingling for the most part. That's the gist. We need something that feels dark. Honestly, Cynthia feels kind of dark with it. I'll take the Professor coin. I kind of like the Professor coin. Mimikyu's right there too. And then, whoa, calm down, emulator. What are you doing here, buddy? Let's go back. Darkrai's cool, but I just like the plain elite. All right, this is looking pretty good. We need a name. We need a name. What do you call that? Other than an Obstagoon. Chingling's just OP. Yo, you're spitting facts too. What do we do here? What do we name this thing? We need a name for this deck. Kiss Army. What does that even mean? I don't know what that means. Jingle bells. He's jingle bells, maybe. The Goon. Oh no, I don't like that either. No, I don't like that either. That's worse. That's worse. That's even worse. Oh no, the names are getting worse. Look up Kiss Army Jeans. All right. Oh, is it? Are you talking like? Oh. Okay. That Kiss. Now I understand. Now I understand. Yeah. Oh, you didn't capitalize. It was the capitalization that threw me off. All right. I'm blaming your capitalization. I'm blaming your capitalization on that one. I would have got it. All right, we'll go Kiss. I like that. There you go. That's better. The capital. It was the lowercase. It was the lowercase. Because when you put it in lowercase, I'm thinking of like Kiss, like, you know, like smoochy. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't picking up what you were putting down, but I see you now in all your glory. All right, let's do it. Only one pierce? Yeah, we're going to feel it out. We're going to feel it out. Because, like, you have to get to Obstagoon before it's relevant, right? And I'm always just worried about actually getting to the Obstagoon. I feel like having cards that help you get to the Obstagoon are just as important as the cards that you use once you're Obstagoon. We'll see. Like I said, we'll vibe it a little bit. Unfortunate to see Zigzagoon first, but we have Rare Candy, so there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Banana. Yo, let's play Final Fantasy IX real quick. All right, they were scared. The intimidation factor. We're just an intimidating looking animal. They were scared. They ran away. Scared like baby. How do you think Obstagoon will do against the meta? I think it'll be pretty good. Hey, Run It Up. Thanks for the follow. I missed that a while ago. Another Zig start. Unfortunate. I think it'll do pretty good because I think the meta is going to be pretty psychic heavy for a bit. At least in the mid tier. I think you're gonna see like random shenanigans, psychic stuff, Suicune Greninja. I think that's my prediction for how the meta is going to shake out. Like, you're playing in the early stages, you're running into just random stuff. You're playing in the middle of the rank, and you're running into like mostly psychic, and then you're going to run into Suicune Greninja and probably like a Giratina Darkrai because they're feeling it, you know? I think that's my prediction. Imagine if Giratina Darkrai made a comeback, I would cry. That was my least favorite meta, I think. Although now, it's kind of nice because taking them out's fun. They gave us a lot of ways to take them out. Do you think Dragon is still going to be good? I don't think Dragon was ever really good. What is this thing doing? This Pokemon's Heat Up Crunch attack does 30 damage. This effect stacks. Until this Pokemon leaves the active attack. So we live one then, right? It doesn't get the plus 30 until the second attack. I think. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't really, we're going to learn because this is our only option anyways. I just want to make sure I live at least one. We still lose, by the way. Oh, Dragon Hydreigon. Oh, that one. Sorry, I was thinking like Salamence. Yeah, Salamence is not very good. Hydreigon is still strong. I think Hydreigon is still strong, yeah. Okay. We got a helmet. We got an Obstagoon. They've already taken damage. They healed up though, which means we're kind of cooked, but... And Obstagoon's Obstagoon's non-EX. You're only losing 1 point here. Are you flipping coins? Oh, free ice pops, huh? Yeah, that's a free ice pop if I've ever seen one in my life. The fact that's... The fact that you're pairing Will with the ice pop is insane. Insane behavior. Don't do that. What is happening? Is this Mega Mawile 18 trainer? Are we looking at 18 trainer Mega Mawile? Are you telling me right now that we're running 18 trainer Mega Mawile and it's working, by the way? It's literally beating us. It's literally beating us. This is meta now. I hope not. No. You might be right, though. If only we had switched into Chingling. We should have just retreated. Chingling, no items, GG. You know? That's like all we had to do. That's kind of all we had to do. We just lose. I have to copycat and hope I get a basic. We should have swapped there. I mean, how would I know that, though? We should have swapped there. Yeah, we lose. Oh, there's the basic. All right. All right. Okay. I mean, I guess I could do this. I could do this. Sure. It just doesn't matter, though. Because even if we get something else, we don't have energy on it. Tough scene. Tough scene, tough scene. Ori wrecks that. True. True, true. I am seeing less Oricorio, and I'm unsure why. I know there's a lot of cards that kind of counter it now. But I still think Oreo. I still think the Oreo is relevant, you know? Still a good Oreo out there. Any hope for my Rainbow Toxtricity seems mediocre. I haven't tried it yet. I don't like talking on these cards without trying them because I used to like give my predictions early days and then later I'd be like totally wrong about it, which I guess is fine. I'm not the first person to be wrong on the internet, but all right, Chingling's cool. Pokeball is nice as well. Already kind of boring. It is boring to play. It is boring to play, but it's also still strong. Seen it with Kang. Like, or Corio Kangaskhan, you mean? Or Toxtricity. Okay, we have Pokeball. Pretty cool. Give me... Yeah. I like that for me. Pretty good run here. I can copycat eventually. I could Mars here too. I'm not going to though. We're just gonna make noise, the jingly noise, you know. Do you think that Mega Mawile deck you played can be meta? I think not, just because of what we talked about. With the Oricorio. Oricorio just completely shuts it down, you know. All right, so now we copy for sure, right? We go Lanoon. We Pokeball. Put them down. And now Energize and Copycat. Toss our 2 cards. Give me however the heck many they have over there. You know, the Chingling making them keep their item cards is also extremely powerful. Oh, man. Do I put the Rocky Helmet on the Chingling or nah? Are you even going to hit the Chingling at all? I think Rocky Helmet still belongs back here. I'm going to regret it when I need that 20 damage later, but... Probably going to regret it when I need that 20 damage on the Flareon that comes in here, but... Fire Ori, Mega Kang, Red, Geo is nuts. Mega Kangaskhan with enhancements sounds pretty crazy. I guess the issue with that is like energy, right? You still need 3 energy for that. Aegislash and DD Mawile works better IMO. I want to try it. I love Aegislash as a Pokemon. So I would like to try something there. I don't know if it's good, but he's cool. I mean, he's a ghost sword. How can you not like a ghost sword? Crazy. Waiting for opponent. Someday. Someday the opponent will show up. I think they're, like, it's setting in that they're about to lose. I mean, even if they leave the Eevee out there, we can come in with our little guy. Kang is good with the Babymon ramp. I can see that. What is the opponent doing? I think losing. I think just losing. Don't get me wrong. They could come in with like rare candy fire chicken. Oh, do we wait. Now this is like an interesting play. What does this do? Discard 2 random energy. Are they gonna just come in and fire chicken us right in the face? Like, is the play here to actually use Chingling again? Or do we Mars? We just Mars. Yeah, let's do that. The play here might have been to use Chingling again to prevent rare candy from going down on the bird. Because what's going to happen here, we're going to switch out, take out this Eevee, and then they're going to... They would have, if we didn't Mars, they would have rare candied the fire chicken and then flame patch, and then we lose. So the play there very well could have been to just hit with Chingling again. But I don't know if it would have done anything for us in the long run. Hey, Michael, appreciate the rose. Thank you. Now we just kind of have to hope. May, so they're looking for something. Will they find it is the question. I don't think they have it. Just based on the duration of their turn. Just based on the fact that they're chilling right now. You know? Big chillin'. Waiting for opponent. Alright, yeah, that's a GG. Has to be. Has to be a GG. Rare candy. We're going to get professors here. Rocky helmet. Other obstagoon. We got the candy. We just got to make sure they know that they're losing. We got the Rocky helmet on them. We got the energy. And the damage. Sheesh. Been a year since I last played TCG Pocket. Did I miss out on a lot? Yes. You missed out on a lot. I mean, I also stopped playing for a good chunk of time because I'm working on a separate YouTube channel with different games and also a whole bunch of code projects. Lots of code projects that I'm working on right now. So the Pokemon Pocket had to like take a chill pill for a bit. Because I'm building some cool stuff that I'm excited about. It's not quite done yet, but... Hey, this deck's pretty good. I mean, I know we knew that it was, but it is. How do you like the new pack? I love it, actually. It's much better than the last pack. 100%. There's more variety in the meta, which is what I like the most. When there's like multiple avenues for having good stuff, that's when it's fun. And I think this deck, or this pack has like livened it up for sure. I still think at top tier, you're going to still see Suicune Greninja, which is upsetting. But there's a lot of different stuff you can try. Which is cool. It do be cool like that. I'm going second. My opponent is taking their time. Subscribe to Chek Champs, by the way. Subscribe to Chek Champs. I'm going to just say it. TikTok probably hides the stream because I'm talking about the red platforms. Crazy. Crazy. Pokeflip at TCG is a cool name, by the way. Yeah, I was worried it'd only be Mega Guard from this pack. No, I think there's a lot of stuff. A lot of seems very added variety. Yeah, I think it's definitely added some variety. For sure, for sure. Whoa, I didn't see this art. I did not see this art yet. That's actually sick. All right, I kind of want that. Hey, Kashino, thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Copycat's here. I don't think I care. Mars is here. I also don't really care. We're probably losing. I mean, we're going Obstagoon next turn, which is cool. But we need some stuff to happen here, without a doubt. They're probably going to potion themselves, which is terrible for us because we need the chip damage on this thing. We didn't have a Rocky Helmet. It's not Jover, but this thing is terrifying. And I guess what? You see, yeah, there's the potion. You see Oricorio, you just GG go next. I mean, I guess. It's randoms, right? You don't care about your rank. You see Oricorio and you just GG go next. Candy up here. Get the Obstagoon online. Drop the energy down. I guess we'll rip the Copycat. Copycat is better than I thought it was, by the way. I was like not a believer. I was not a believer in the Copycat for a long time. Are we living? We're living one, right? Yeah, we're hitting for 70. They could still potentially heal all of this off with like one lucky pop, you know? Yeah, red card. I don't mind being red carded there, to be honest. We didn't have anything crazy. Rocky Helmet would have been cool last turn. Pokemon Center Lady. They are living now. See, Rocky Helmet would have done it. There's the pop. They get to flip. Yeah, you know. I didn't want to win this game anyways. No big deal. I didn't want to win this game anyways. No big deal. Who actually... Nobody wanted to win it. It's fine. This is where you switch to the Chingling, maybe. Maybe you switch to Chingling there. It's tough, though, because if you switch to Chingling, you got the build-up, right? They're building up that whole time, then. Professors, there's no reason not to. We need little guy. My dogs are not happy. I think we just lose without little guy here. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it's just Jover. I will go Rocky Helmet. For pretty much no reason. I guess maybe the play there is to retreat. Put Chingling up, put Rocky Helmet on Chingling, and hit for 10. Then they can't use items, and there's chip damage, and then you come back in with Obstagoon. It's too late now. I threw it a bit. I mean, I could still do this, just for fun. But I think the play there was to put the Rocky Helmet on this thing. Then you hit me. You're still only going down to 140, though, which is not enough. We're still short. So... And they Cyrus me back. They Cyrus me back in anyways. Yeah. Not over yet. Pretty close. Pretty close to over. We need our Zigzagoon right now. If this next card is not a Zigzagoon, we lose. For sure. Yeah, that's not a Zigzagoon. That's not a Zigzagoon. This song's kind of loud. Only a little bit. Gotta get a little closer to the microphone so that I can talk over the incredible Final Fantasy XII music that we're listening to right now. Gotta get real up close. Real up close with it. You know how I said this deck was so good and then we lost 3 games with it? It's kind of weird. Kind of weird, you know? What are the boys doing? They said they were getting online. It's 8:42. Maybe they are already online. What y'all doing over there? They did this last time too. They said, "Oh, we'll be online. We're gonna play games," and then no one was anywhere to be found. No one was anywhere to be found. Never heard from them ever again. They moved to a faraway land. Ooh, a Tandem Mouse. I haven't seen this deck yet. This little mouse does cheeky stuff. Give me the bells. Put the bells down. Professors. Give me that. Cards, please. Copycat, Obstagoon. All right, we have Obstagoon already, which is cool. Don't hate that. Why is my bit rate incredibly low? That does not make any sense. That reading has got to be wrong. Has to be. Yeah, because we're 1080p 60 on YouTube and we're 1080p at least on Twitch. And it's trying to tell me that we're only streaming at 6,000 kilobytes per second. There's no shot. There is no shot. What is this? What does this thing do? I know what the cape does, but why would you put the cape on the active Pokemon? As long as Pokemon card is attached on your bench, prevent all that. Like, why would you put this in the active spot? I don't think they know how to play this one. I can candy and evolve straight away. They're just populating the bench. I actually don't know how to play this, if I'm honest with you. I guess I just evolve straight away. Ooh, maybe I evolve and then can I play my peers, or did I draw that with professors? No, I do that with professors. Can't do that. I still have to evolve regardless. They retreat. Yeah, I mean, I guess. Put 3 random cards from among your tandem on your bench. Okay. Retreat into this thing. Flip a coin for each tandem out. Yeah, so you're going to flip like crazy coins and then we lose. For at most 180, right? Red card's fine. I'm glad I evolved and didn't get red carded to lose my Obstagoon. Still a good chance we lose though. Poison Barb. Into Copycat. This is weird. Waiting for opponent. Waiting on you. Leftovers. Look at these rats. Look at all these rats just holding items, dude. All these rats holding items. 120. Oh, because it counts itself. It counts itself in the damage. I understand now. I understand it now. We probably lose. Go like this. Go like that. I mean, I could get rid of their energy, but like, who cares really? I'm going to play it just to get it out of my hand. But who cares really? You know? And I got to knock it out. Tough scene out here. It is a tough scene. How can they have so many rats? Because one of them is a mouse hold and one of them is a tandem mouse. So they can have up to 4. The fact that they have all 4, and there's still 7 cards left in their deck is like incredibly lucky. This person does not know how to play the game. All right, first of all, this person does not know how to play the game, and we're still gonna lose. That's messed up. That's what's messed up about the situation. They do not know how to play this game, and yet they are going to beat us. That's crazy. Not luck, guaranteed start. No, it's not a guaranteed start. They have an Oricorio in the deck. Where you been? I have been places. We have to go like this first. And then do one of these. And then one of those. And then I get Sabrina. But like, kind of why, you know? There's kind of no reason to Sabrina here, I don't think. Right? It would burn, I guess it would burn another energy. I guess Sabrina's not awful. I'm gonna get it out of my hand, why not? It's not awful. Sure. Was a draw play? Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, you like the new set? I like it a lot. Yeah, I like this one a lot. Definitely better than the previous set, 100%. The previous one was like, the metas were like, the meta was like just mega and kind of lame. Yeah, all right. We should still win this, I guess. Just kidding. We don't have Obstagoon. Oh, did we get red carded again? Or am I losing my mind? I could have swore I had another I had an Obstagoon in my hand. All right, never mind. We just lose. We just lose. I mean, we can Mars and hope they don't flip, but it's probably an L. Oh, I could have copycatted there as well. Copycat probably was the play. Copycat was the play because it gave us a shot at drawing our boy. Trading arena. Yeah, they're just flexing the cards now. I mean, you still have to flip. To be fair, you still have to flip. 1. We're living. I think. Yeah. It's not over yet. They have no cards to even copycat. I definitely should have copycatted. Yeah. Yeah. If I would have copycatted last turn, we actually could have been in this still. But now we just lose. Now we just lose. It would have still luck of the draw. I mean, but we had a, was it 2 and 4? 2 and 4 chance? No, because I think it shuffles it in first. So it would have been 2 and 6, so like 1/3. 33% chance. 33% chance to pick up our boy. Red card to get the copycat for 3. Yeah, I don't think that's a good play though. That's like a lot of cards to plan around that. And you're giving me cards. I guess it's a, to be fair, I didn't understand that was a draw play until afterwards, till you mentioned it. But I still don't think it's a good play. Like, you're giving your opponent 3 cards. Unless there's like it has to be pretty situational for those 3 cards to like completely let you win the game. And make sure that you're not giving me stuff that I need in that moment. Going first again, man. Hate it here. Going first, no baby. Going first with no baby. All right. I played that card, but okay. Try again. Let's stream some old school RuneScape on Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. We're bringing the Iron Man back, dude. We're bringing the Iron Man back. I'm addicted. Not the Pokemon Podcast's not fun, but it doesn't have that sauce, you know, that like an old school RuneScape brings to the table. Red card, fair, I guess. We're losing 2. Mega Absol. Man, I guess I just maybe just play basics, I guess. I think the moral of the story here is just play basic Pokemon. I think that's just it. We can't wear candy now, which is cool. Super duper cool for us. Because look, they're ready to play now. Like, there's nothing I could do about this. Just play basic Pokemon. You're guaranteed to have a start every time, you know? This is where, like I said, the new fossils are interesting to me because I can guarantee like a Mega Kangaskhan start, which is cool. Would be interested in doing Mega Kangaskhan with babies too, could be good. Parental Bond Kangaskhan. Waiting for opponent. Yeah, that Darkness Claw, huh? It's just a GG, dude. It's just a GG. This thing is online. We are not online. Our Mars goes to the graveyard. Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't think there's a single card in this deck that could save us. Sack the Zig. Hope for Obstagoon. I guess Copycat for 3. I'm getting rid of my rare candy, though. That feels pretty awful. Feels pretty bad. I'm probably not going to play the Chingling, because it becomes Sabrina bait after this. Tough scene. She's a tough scene out here. Waiting for opponent. The fact that Mega Absol wins this is like so annoying, man. Because there's nothing I can do here, I don't think. Gets rid of the professors too. Ay, ay, ay. Yep, that's a GG. Let's just fill our deck with basic Pokemon. And then if you go second, you win. And you don't have to think about it. Hey, Titanium, what's going on? How you doing? Been a minute. Been a minute. Is there any modifications that would make this deck better, though? Like, what are we doing to make this better? This deck felt good when we played against it, to be honest. Is Chingling like one too many Chingling? We've just been getting bad starts. I mean, we've started Zigzagoon going first the last, like, 3 games. Which is just a tough scene, you know? Just tough to look at. That's all. Tough to look at. Hey, we're going second, and now I have a baby Pokemon. The exact opposite of what I would have wanted. Cool. And they get the advantage again, because Magby generates energy. Ah, I hate it here. I hate it here. They do not want me to win today, I'll tell you that much. I don't know who they are, but they don't want it. They do not want it. Waiting for opponent. About the Mega Kangaskhan right in the face. Into Chingling. I mean, what am I supposed to do with these draws, dude? Brutal draw. There's nothing to even be done here. I'm going to put this down, and I'll put this here. But it's pretty much over. Because I can't, there's no reason to play this energy anywhere. Tough starts, these games. Literally triple baby Kangaskhan. What? Oh, okay, never mind. I was confused. All right. We lose. We scoop. We just scoop. We just scoop is a terrible start. Horrendous start. I was stoked for this deck too, and now it's just we set it up and we're just getting absolutely demolished. But, you know, it's a tough draw. It was like 4 tough draws in a row. We started baby Pokemon for the first time in like 3 games, and then we're going second. Tough scene. Wilsurfan. Okay. Wilsurfan? Hey, there we go. Zigzagoon, and we're going second. This is better with a Pokeball and professors. All right, now don't just can you just not red card me? Like, I understand you're a Mewtwo deck. Could you just not red card me though? Like, if you just not red card me, this would be cool. This would be a cool start to the game. This will be dark into the Psychic that I've been talking about, that I've only seen a few of, even though I thought Psychic was going to be meta for a while. Put this guy down, put that guy down. Professors it up. We'll hit for 40. We'll hit for 40. Thoughts on UCL games Wednesday? Let's not. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's just not talk about it. You know, things happened. We could just skip that one. You know. Yeah, is not looking too good. You know, it's not looking too good. I mean, they can still fight their way back, right? They just have to play a bunch of, like, you know, they just don't get to skip. They don't get to skip, you know? Mbappe spoke facts about the club, though. I didn't even hear. I don't watch the press. I did watch the game. Mbappe, I heard he's the problem, though, or he's part of the problem. Xabi Alonso left. They have a substitute teacher. They have a substitute teacher filling in. I guess we go line noon here. Do I bother line nooning? I guess I line noon here. I could line noon the bench, if I'm honest. Lanooning the bench may have been better. I could also copycat and get cards, which is valid. Although if I copycat into Rare Candy Obstagoon, I'll cry. I guess it's time. If I copycat into Rare Candy Obstagoon, the stream is over. So. Oh, you guys are so lucky. I saw the gold. I saw the gold for a second and I thought it was the candy. I really did. What did Mbappe say? MK's like Mbappe spoke facts, and then I just like got nothing. I don't know what he said. Hey, Van, good evening. Good evening. How you doing? How you doing? We're getting copycatted right back. All right. If you say so. Waiting for opponent. I'm gonna be reading that in my sleep. Lucky Ice Pop. Flip a coin. Here we go. Finally relaxing. I hope you're having good luck on your decks. I have had horrendous luck so far. Oh, free retreat. You might just win now. I forgot about this. The Rocky Helmet puts us in the game still, though. The Rocky Helmet keeps us in this game. We still have all the tools we need. Oh, we actually don't, because 150 is enough, huh? Never mind, we probably just lose. Because I have to Cyrus now first. I mean, this has to go. We just have to believe in the rare candy showing up. Yeah. It's not here, which means we lose because I can't Professors and Cyrus. I can't Professors and Cyrus. And we didn't get the candy. We didn't even get the candy. Okay. GG go next. Use a rare candy instead of a stage 1 Evo to get stage 2 a whole turn faster. Oh, I know how rare candy works. But we run rare candy and a stage 1 to have a better chance of actually getting to the stage 2. Yeah, the draws, if any of the draws tonight, horrible draws. Like 3 games in a row, we started with the Zigzagoon and went first. And then we finally got a game where we started second, but we got a baby Pokemon and they had a baby Pokemon, so they were set. Going first was better for them. it's been not great. You know what we should do? And seeing the Cynthia just made me think of it. We should build Garchomp right now and make everyone mad. And turn our luck around. I mean, Garchomp has to turn the luck around, right? Has to. Maybe we should just do the Garchomp. All right, Pokeball's here. We're zigzagooning up. I like that. Put this down. Put the other Chingling down. It's fine. No reason to Mars, really. I'll save it. I could Mars, but I'll save it. Whew. New Meowth will be awesome. I hope so. Still gotta get real lucky with those coin flips, though. But it's like, that immediately gives you a 50-50 chance of, like, good chance of winning the game. I think that's the thing, like, this game is still, even to this day, has quite a bit of luck involved. Don't get me wrong, there's more skill to it than there was back when it first launched, but there's still quite a bit of luck involved. So anytime you can flip a coin and just have a 50% chance of winning, if you can do that multiple times a game, it puts you in a pretty good position, is what I'm learning. Again, Mars is kind of no reason. Are you live anywhere else? I am live everywhere else, except for Kick, I guess. I'm on the red platform, on the purple platform. Yeah, whichever one you want to watch. YouTube is Chek Champs. CHEKCHAMPS. Twitch is Chek Tech, same as the TikTok handle. But yeah, I split up my YouTube channel because it doesn't like mixing Pokemon content with like other content. So now one channel is going to be YouTube, or one channel is going to be Pokemon, and one channel is going to be everything else. All right, let me think this through here. We have Sabrina, which is cool. We've got no Obstagoon, so we just Professors, I think. Pretty sure we just throw the Professors and hope for Obstagoon. That does not look like an Obstagoon. That's a weird-looking Obstagoon, if I'm honest. The other Zigzagoon is cool. Put them down. We'll divide this energy up. Prevent items again. Cool, thanks. I'll go watch on YouTube so I can play and watch. Let's go. Whoa, there's a dog. There's a dog in here. What are you dogging for? Now she's going to lay there and chew her squeaky, squeaky toy right there. Right next to the microphone so everyone can hear her. That's her plan. That's her plan. The squeakiest of toys right next to the microphone, as per usual. There's a Cyrus, which is cool. I could bring this Gigalith in and smack it for a whole bunch, but I still don't have anything that I need, so we just cry, right? Like, what is this? It's actually insane. Give Doggo some love. I don't know. She's smelly. She needs a bath. Smelly Doggo. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's like, what do you want? Come here. Come over here. Come here. I don't think you're tall enough. Come here. Over here. Come over here. Sit. Right here. Sit. Sit. Need your paws up? Give me your paws. Oh, paws. Nope. Nope. She's not quite tall enough. Almost. Almost. Almost tall enough. She is large and in charge. No doubt about that. Okay. We go Candy. I'm wasting my turn with dog time here. We got Obstagoon. We've got Energy on Zigzagoon. We've got Retreat into Obstagoon. We've got Cyrus to get the big guy in here, because that's who we actually need to target. He didn't have a Rocky helmet or anything. Now they're yelling at each other. Hey! Hey! Chill out. We smack for 120. And now we're in a pretty okay spot, I think. We can do this. Hold on. This is a little one. Sit. Sit down. Sit down. That's the little guy. The big shepherd's over in the corner, though. She's still fighting with whatever squeaky toy she had. Not having a second Cyrus is a crime. And now I'm unsure of what I would like to do. I could copycat, but I just evolved, so probably not. I could Mars is also an option. I guess we Mars here. I guess. I suppose we Mars here. And then this energy is like kind of just extra at this point. Oh my gosh. All right, that settles it. That coin flip right there settles it. We're building Meowth Garchomp 100%. Is that a drowsy? That is a drowsy. Yes. I don't even know what Hypno does. I guess sleep. So they're just flipping coins. They're saying, "Hey, put Meowth out here, prevent the damage, flip the coins, put the with the Hypno, put you to sleep." They're just flipping coins out here. Yep. Because now I have to flip 2 to get through this attack. Look at this. They get to sleep. They get to draw a card with Meowth. Oh, this is like their moment. They're moving in now. I think this is how they lose, though, isn't it? I kind of think this is how they lose. Like I could get the flip here. I do get the flip. That's cool. I say I can get the flip here. I could also just move this up to attack. Rocky Helmet. Oh, they scooped. They scooped. I think they had a better chance of winning if they did not do what they did. And they just chilled there for a while. I think they were kind of just trying to make the Gigalith work. And there isn't really a great way to do that. All right, let's build the thing. Let's just build the thing, okay? I have no idea how it's going to be into this meta. But it's time for a comeback. All right, decks, new deck, build new deck. We're building the Chompington. Search, Chomp. We got our beautiful full art Chomps. Beautiful full art Chomps. We got Gibbles. We got new Meowth. New Meowth. Immersive, by the way. Immersive, by the way. We need one Gabite. Gabit. I'm a little bit torn between the fighting one and the non-fighting one. I guess I'm gonna go non-fighting. But there's definitely a planet where the fighting one's better. Alright, now we gotta go Pokeball. Double Pokeball. We gotta go Research. Of course. We've got to go... What was all in this deck? Sleepy Chomp. That is true. That is true. Granny. Did we have a Granny in there? I don't think we had a Granny in there. Maybe we did. We did have a Grandma. Maybe we did. What was in there? Oh, definitely the Cynthias. Yeah, we need Cynthias. It's not Grandma. I literally typed Grandma. What's Grandma called? Elder. I literally typed Grandma, by the way. Yeah, Cynthia, of course. Still no full art Cynthia, by the way. Anytime I have extra packs, I'm pulling that one to try and get the Cynthia. We could still use a Sabrina and a Cyrus, probably. Is there anything else? Potion Popsicle? Maybe Popsicle. Maybe Poncho to protect the Chomp. Definitely Popsicle. I like Popsicle. Flipping coins is fun. Is there any other... like energy balancing things we can do? Not really. What else was there in this deck? Let's just go and look at the supporters. Let's just go look at the supporters real quick. Trainer support. Maybe a Poncho. I'll throw it in there for now. Sightseer's no good because it's stage 1 and there's only one stage 1 in this deck and it could potentially even go away. Training area doesn't do much. There was a card that was like do something if you have multiple energies on the field, but I think it was 3 or more. Show the first card, I can't see it. Irida. Oh, maybe. But you don't know that you're gonna have water energy though. I'll show the full list when I'm done then. Juggler. What's a juggler? What does that do? I don't know what juggler does. What are you doing over here? You can use this card only if your Pokemon have in play have 3 or more different energy types. Yeah, it's 3 energy types. That's what I thought. Yeah, we don't want to do that. We don't want to do that. Serena. Oh, X speed. There was an X speed. X speed is important for balancing energy. Because if you get the only fighting energy that you are gonna get on the Pokemon, you need to keep it. So the X speed is pretty critical. What else? Or a Lyra. Lyra's not terrible. That's not a terrible option. Hang on, let's keep going here. There's Illimu, but it's not real. Could go Helmet. Oh, you guys remember? That's another deck we should rebuild too. You remember when I was running? I think that was probably my favorite deck out of all of them. Was the Silvally Garchomp, because you could play the Cynthia to charge up the Silvally or the Garchomp. We should build that deck again too, and just see how it does. I don't think it's gonna be meta. Oh, we need Rare Candy. Hello. Yeah, those are the last 2 cards we need, and then we need to take one out actually. Duh. We need the candy. We gotta toss something here. Cape is not bad in this deck, but we don't have room for it at the moment. I might have to toss that. All right, let's try this one first, and we'll go. Oh yeah, I have the Sleepy Chomp. Hold on, I definitely have Sleepy Chomp. Why am I using the non-Sleepy Chomp? That's crazy. That's insane. Clear, clear, clear. Chomp, hello. Yeah. Why am I playing the non-Sleepy Chomp? All right, now we need to do some of this and some of that, and then we need some Cynthia action. Cynthia Garchomp action for sure. All right, save that one. But I want to make one more yet, because there's another one. There's another one with more Sleepy Chomp. Clear, clear. We need the Gibble. Dang it. Search, come on. Gibble. Hello? Is that not how you spell Gibble? Gib. Oh, there's only one B. Okay, I'm dumb. 2 of them. We need a Gabite. We need Cynthia. Of course. We need Null. Yeah. One of each of those. We need Silvally, not Sylveon. I spelled it wrong. Silly. We need the silly card. And we need 2 of them. One's shiny, because that one's shiny, and the other one should be shiny. The other kind of shiny, this one over here. Beautiful. The symmetry there is unmatched. The symmetry is unmatched. Should Dex when I'm done? I'll show him then. I'll show him then. And now we need to add the usual stuff. We need ball. 2 of them. We need research, of course. Give me 2 of those. We need what's the other one? What's the guy? What's the Garchomp guy? Not the Garchomp guy, the Silvally guy. Oh, I can picture his face. I don't know his name. It's not just a phase, it's a lifestyle. Where's he at? What's his name? Gladian. That's the one. 2 of those. What else? We do a Cyrus and a synth. Cyrus for sure. Sabrina if it fits. I was a big Mars guy, but like you guys have copycat kind of growing on me. Okay, what are we looking like? Am I missing anything obvious? No candies. I need candies, duh. I think that's where this deck kind of falls apart, is when you need the candy. And we drop Sabrina. I think that's probably where this deck falls apart. We could also drop Pokeball. I know it's crazy. I know it do be crazy, but I think we drop Pokeball here. Okay. All right, that's take 1. I do a little bit forget exactly what we were doing with them. Go Cynthia it up. Sure, full Cynthia mode. Save it. We've got, this one is like OG. This is like official Sleepy Chomp for sure. That's OG. And then we've got this one, which is edit. Give me, no, okay, just kidding. I need names. This is Sir Chompington. Beautiful. And now I will give deck lists. Here we go. Sleepy Chomp. So this is like, if you've been around for a minute, this was like, I wanted to make Garchomp work. And it's really hard to make Garchomp work. The gist of this deck, though, is you will draw all of your cards. The question is, will you get a fighting and water energy in the right order? Or will you just get one of each, or you will have like water energy for the entire game or fighting energy for the entire game and never get the alternate. But this was just, I wanted to make the Garchomp work. So here we are. Mimikyu EX and Jumpluff, that sounds fun. I like the sounds of that, yeah. I want anything Jumpluff. I do want to build around Jumpluff a bit more. Because I think Jumpluff also pairs well with Mega Venusaur and the new evolution item. But this is the OG one. Maybe minus Lucky Popsicle was like maybe Potion or just something else random. The last thing, and then we have Sir Chompington. So this is very similar. Similar idea here. The Type Null and Silvally. Meowth in the other deck, Type Null and Silvally in this deck is primarily to balance energy. So if you see you're getting a fighting energy and then another fighting energy, okay, it's safe to put that fighting energy on the Type Null because you're gonna get another fighting energy. So like whichever energy shows up first for you is the one that you kind of have to work with. What's cool about this one though is you can play Cynthia. You can play Cynthia even if you don't have Garchomp, which means if you have a Silvally on the field, you can play the Cynthia to do an extra 50 damage on the Silvally as well. Why not add a Lima? I don't even remember what Lima does, if I'm honest with you. Is that Lima Bean? Because not all of the Pokemon in the deck work with Lima Bean. It's only basics, right? Yeah, or it's only colorless. So like it'll work for the Type Null and the Silvally, but it doesn't work for the Chomp, which is actually why I like X-Speed. And there's not an X-Speed in this deck at the moment, which makes me sad. I guess it's fine. But that's why like the X-Speed is also critical sometimes when you have a fighting energy, you have a water energy showing up. But if you retreat, you're going to lose your fighting energy. So you have to X-Speed it out. X-Speed's like pretty crucial here too. We'll see. I don't think this still holds up. Even when we did it, I mean, I took it all the way to Master. This was the deck that I took all the way to Master, this Meowth deck. And new Meowth is better than old Meowth, so that is a thing. But this is literally one season we ran just this all the way to Master rank. What if there's an obstacle discard energy? We lose. Oh, you lose 100%. You just lose. Master in first rank season, I remember. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Maybe the first, or might have been the second one, but you might be right. My memory is bad. But it was fun. It was the most fun I've had in this game, I think, ever, because that deck was fun. Like, there's a good chance we just lose every game. The cool thing is also the Garchomp shears. The shearing of cards is very good. But you have to think about it a lot, because you're throwing a card away. You're like, okay, what card am I definitely not going to need for the rest of this match? And sometimes picking that, like, there's so many times where I've sheared a card, and then, like, halfway through, I'm like, ah, man, if I had just kept that, we would have won the game. Dude, the Celestial is already switching in. What you doing, bro? We got a Lucky Ice Pop. We got a Professors. We got a Cynthia. We got Matching Energy. Oh, please just give me Garchomp turn 2. Just do it. Okay. Oh my gosh, what a start. Are you guys seeing this start? Do you guys even see this start right now? We're not doing any damage, but look at this start. Look at this start, by the way. Insane start. Don't, please, just don't red card me. Just don't. Come on, man. Just let us, you know. Invader, what's going on? How you doing? All right, you guys are about to witness. You're about to witness something right here. We go full chomp. Beautiful. We got our water energy. We have a Sabrina. Sabrina's actually the play here. Yeah, Sabrina's actually the play here. I can shear. Because I have candy, I'm going to shear the Gabite. If we get red carded, we get red carded. I'm going to shear the Gabite here. We can put the Meowth down. That's fine. And now we Sabrina and take out their energy. What a crazy start. Imagine just playing a fun deck and then, like, getting what you need, you know? Instead of trying to build the meta. You want a full art Cynthia? I could use a full art Cynthia. I have enough pack points for one. I'm just like kind of saving up. I want to try to open to get one of them, and then I'll buy the other one with pack points. Just immediately rewarded, by the way, by just switching to the cards that you like. Immediately rewarded. That's a GG, right? I can Meowth. I'll play other Meowth, sure. I'll put a water energy down. I wish I had a Gabite, but it's fine. I can shear the Lucky Ice Pop. I guess that was the play there. No, I should have sheared the Meowth. I'm dumb. I'm so dumb. See, it's been too long since I played this deck. The answer there was sheer Meowth. Sheer Meowth, maybe we pick up a Gibble. Or Gabite, sorry. No, Gibble. Now I have to hit the Celesteela. It's still fine. We knock it out and we're in a great position. But we would have been in a better position there had I sheared that Meowth instead. I still could shear the Lucky Ice Pop. It's not worth it now. What's the deck list for this? I can share it then. I can share the deck. Yeah, the play there was to shear the Meowth. That puts us one card closer to the Gabite. If this next card is Gabite, we were punished severely. Okay, it's not. And actually we get the Cynthia, so we just win. We could shear just for the BM. They don't know that we don't have Cynthia yet. And there's the Pokeball that would have given us the Gibble. Gabite, whatever, sorry. I always mix them up. Cynthia, let's go. Never punished. Never punished. Oh, it felt so good to play that deck again. All right, that's it. We're featuring that one. That's the one. All right, new deck. Move on. Everybody's moving on. We won with Garchomp, baby. Just, that's it. That was the game. This is the game for YouTube. This is where you make the YouTube title, The Most Broken Deck You've Ever Seen It's the most broken deck you've ever seen. And you just put Garchomp, and everybody starts playing Garchomp. That's what you do. That's what you do. Because if we play this again... Oh, somebody wanted to see the deck. Hold on, I'll show the deck list. It's cringe. It's cringe. It's cringe. We're clipping it. Oh, I'm clipping that for sure. That one's this is the deck to win games with. You'll win every game if you play this deck. Guaranteed. Yeah, we got very lucky on energy. It even alternated the whole time. Alternated the whole time. Give me a card that forces the flip of the energy, and I'd be a happy guy. If you give me a card that flips energy to make this more consistent, any Rhyperior, nah, I still think that's a tough card to play, Rhyperior. So it's tough to know if Meowth or Gibble is correct, but we'll go Meowth because Meowth is the wall. Play the Gibble back here. Start it up. Hey, Brick, what's going on? Time for all water incoming. Stop, stop. How dare you speak that into existence? How dare you speak that into existence? Okay. You got lucky ice pops. How can you lose with that? All right, the energy is alternating, which means this is where you gotta play a little smart here. Normally, if you're just playing a regular deck with one energy, this is where you put the energy on the Meowth, but you can't. You can't do that here. It has to be... I will put all the basics down. I will do that. It has to be energy on the Gibble. Because you don't know if this is the only water energy that you will ever receive. Normal deck, energy goes on Meowth. We're drawing cards. We're having a good time, you know? Here, you got to guarantee that you get the energy you need. When we may never even see Garchomp in this one. Now, the best case scenario here is that I see a fighting energy next, because then I will play it on the Meowth and start drawing cards. I want this deck to be good so bad, it's just not. Cynthia, awful for us. Fighting is cool, because that means I can play this energy here. And we can draw cards. We can be feeling fine, you know? I still have this deck made now. It's fun to do solo no EX challenges. Let's go. Let's go. Waiting for opponent. We got the X speed. Pretty useless at this moment. Candy. Candy and alternating energy again. So this is where we go fighting on the Gibble and nothing else. I don't think I do anything else. These are all valuable later. We just hope we get to the Garchomp before they get to a red card. All right, there's our boy. I like that. Next water energy goes Gibble. And we're in a pretty good spot. Not to be weird about it, but your voice is really chill to listen to while I'm watching the game. Hey, appreciate you. I think the microphone does a lot of the heavy lifting, but I'll do my best to take the compliment. Thank you. You're not the first person to have said that, so it must sound kind of okay. All right, this whole Ninetales situation is getting scary, but we have Chomp, right? We got our boy, and our energies are aligning. Look at these energies just lining up for the second Chomp, by the way. I'm gonna shear our Popsicle, which is a weird sentence, but that's what I'm gonna do. We got a Town Elder. She's going away next turn. I'm gonna X speed, save this energy on our Meowth, even though probably unnecessary. Most likely unnecessary to keep an energy on this Meowth, but I'll keep it there in case we get Sabrina or something. I want to throw the Meowth up instead of sacking Gibble, and then we don't have to worry about retreating later. It's a whole thing. And let me knock this out. Let's do it. And then I think even if they go Ninetales, we're living one of anything, question mark. And we knock it out. We also have Sabrina. So if they want to... Oh, never mind, they Pokeball. All right, we're 2 for 2 with Chomp. Just saying. Just saying, we are 2 for... I mean, it's not over yet, but we're 2 for 2 with Chomp. Ninetales only hits for 80, I think. Yeah, we should be set. We even have second Chomp online probably by... I mean, maybe not next turn, but very soon. Oh, you would have a Rocket Grunt, by the way. The one card. You get 4 flips on it. Okay, see? That's what I get for saying we won already. That's what I get for saying that we won. And I got rid of my X speed too, by the way. Could have could have just wasted the energy on the Meowth. Could have just wasted the energy on the Meowth and it would have been no big deal, by the way. Unbelievable. I guess I should expect that. Okay, this is good though. This is still good for us. I'm gonna shear Grandma. Grandma's gone. Could be Candy. It's not. I'm not going to throw a Pokeball because... Oh, never mind. I might as well throw a Pokeball because we're drawing the final card next turn. So I will throw the Pokeball. Normally, I would keep Pokeball for next turn shearing. We don't need it. Rare Candy's at the bottom of the table here. Go like this. I go like that. And then we're still fine. But this is what I was saying about this deck. You draw your cards. Like it has nothing to do with like, are you going to get the cards you need? Because usually by the end, you are through all of your cards. It's really just, will the energies line up for you? What is your ultimate top deck to play with? I keep playing with Infernape EX, still not the best. It's tough. The meta has like swapped up so much. Like, it's hard to say what the best is at the moment. Everybody else is running Suicune Greninja. I don't love running that. It's not my favorite to do, but it is very strong. I really like the Silvally combinations. Like just anything with Silvally is strong, I think. Do you push for top 10k in ranked? No. I did one time. There's actually it's an awesome stream. If you ever wanted to watch it, just like search my channel for top 10k or something. It was like a 5-hour stream and 5 or 6 hour stream, and we did make it to top 10k. It was pretty fun. All right, that's a GG. That is a GG because we go Chomp here. This could have been over sooner had I... Whoa, what's happening here? Oh, I can't play energy on the Chomp in the active. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I mean, we still win, but still. I'll split this energy then. We could have won it a lot sooner had I just retreated with Meowth and saved the X speed. But we're still chilling. New Meowth, who's this? Yeah. New cat, who this? I think Pocket should do a majority dragon type set. Oh, it needs some love. Yeah. I love dragons. Dragons are my favorite type for sure. This RuneScape music, let's go. This is flute salad. Come on. You gotta dance to flute salad. They don't have any damage preventing things going on, do they? I don't think so. Yeah, it's Globster. It's literally Globster's song. Couldn't hear it over my game. Oh, man. I'm pretty sure Globster plays this when they wake up and go to sleep. You know? Have you seen the new Mousehold deck? You can do... wait. You can do in 2 turns with 1 energy, 150 damage. Yeah, I saw. It beat us. It beat us not long ago. I actually didn't think it was going to be good. It's kind of good. It's kind of good. Hey, Dusty, thanks for the follow, by the way. Appreciate you. Speaking of RuneScape, though, if you're interested, I'm definitely going to be doing some hardcore Iron Man again. I'm hooked. I'm addicted to old school RuneScape. Once again, addicted to old school RuneScape, and hardcore Iron Man has me feeling some type of way. And doing it on stream sounds fun because I can just do like 2 hours a day. Just Iron Man it up. Boo-doo-doo. Meowth is here. Double Meowth. I lost my hardcore on my Iron Man the other day. Oof. Big sad, big sad. I'm going to keep this Meowth in my hand, I think. In case I get spicy with a shear, you know? The rare sitting stream. I know. I know. I was standing earlier, to be fair. I was standing earlier, to be fair. I sat down because I thought I was going to show the dog's face, and then she walked away anyways because she's a big dope over there. Is that Levi or Levy? Either way, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. I appreciate you and your follow. See, this is where we get this is where you lose, right? So we go Gibble. We go Gibble. And we can draw a card here. I will actually put the Meowth down. I was going to keep it for shearing, but I don't think we're going to need it. And I might want to switch into it if I get Sabrina here. Because we're going to be able to draw now. Is that Fossil? No. Oh, this is, who is this? The bird with Defeatist, right? Isn't that what this is? Yep. Archeops, that's what I meant. What are we flipping into? Oh, we're preventing damage. Yeah, of course we didn't prevent damage. Of course we're not preventing damage. Why would we ever do that? You know, Rocky Helmet Meowth? Although I wonder if you flip if it doesn't do the thing. I actually think the play is Gibble. And I'll tell you why. We need 20 damage on this thing or we're just going to lose. Yeah, and then we're going fighting. I'm pretty sure that's just a GG. Oh, actually, I could candy. I could double candy. I definitely need to candy this one. There's no doubt about that. Pokeball, I think, is dead. Oh, wait, I can shear it. If it's dead, I can shear it. Shear this. Cynthia. I need 20 damage on this thing. What's the play here? X speed. 5 cards left. We shear into X speed. All right, so we 20 damage. Hear me out. We 20 damage here. We go Meowth, and then we have to flip a coin. I think it's the only way around this one. We need to get rid of this Donphan. And I think the only way that happens is if we get 20 damage. Oh, the PCL. All right, that's G. That's got to be GG. Has to be. I don't think there's any saving it now. Unless we go Meowth, we flip coins forever. But even then, I think it's over. I mean, now we need at least one flip. The energies are working out. Lucky Ice Pop does nothing for us now. So, actually Rare Candy does even less. Let's get rid of Rare Candy first. Although we have a Grandma. Stand by. Get rid of the Pops. I forgot about Grandma. Yeah, okay. We can Grandma now. This goes to our hand? Yeah. Wait, is it random? It's random. That's not what we wanted to see. That's not what we wanted to see. We're really playing this one out. There's like a solid chance we are not winning this, but gotta at least give it a go. I think the PCL kind of clutched up for them. I mean, we still need coin flips for days. We get the first one. X speed's coming. That means we get first hit on Donphan. The problem is we really needed Grandma to pull the other one. Grandma needed to be the other one. Because now we can toss Gabite. We can toss any of these guys, doesn't matter. If Grandma was the Gibble there, and it didn't give us the right thing. I get first hit on this thing, and then how much is it doing? It's doing 110 to me. And then we just lose. Yeah. Yeah. Here's the second heads. It doesn't even matter though. We don't have an out. We don't have a solution. Copycat on my 7 cards. We don't have a solution anyways. It's kind of GG go next. It is kind of GG go next here. Because even if we get the flip... Oh, wait. They're throwing. What does this thing do? 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon during your opponent's turn. This was 20 plus. They're actively throwing. Hold on. Wild Spin does 20 more. So they're just spinning out of control. I didn't get the spin, but we lived this. Wait, what's happening? Oh, because it spins on the Meowth. It's a double spin. Wait, I think they're actually throwing. Hold on, I think they're actually throwing. Time out. Stand by. It might still not matter. But it might. It might matter. Hold on, there's life. There is life. This energy can go here, I suppose. Because we knock this thing out. He's just having fun. I know, but also I think they threw. So we knock this out. That's a point. You bring this in. I Sabrina immediately. Maybe I don't Sabrina, though. No, now I definitely Sabrina. You're going to energize the Donphan in the back, and then you hit me anyways. And you hit me for enough, don't you? How much energy do you need? 2 extra energy for 110? Hold on, we have... This thing has legs. Oh, no, you're going to spin. Yeah, you're going to spin, aren't you? No, Sabrina still does this. Oh, but you can knock out my bench. I need to flip. Come on, we need that. Is that the one we needed? Which one is it? One of these needs to No. We needed that Meowth to flip. We were in that game. I Sabrina, I bring this in. They have no way to get out. We knock it out. If we had hit any of those flips, we would have been set. Dang, that's still a good game. I mean, they probably threw a little bit. They retreated there. They had no reason to retreat there. Literally no reason. Oh man. 1/16. That was crazy. This deck's actually fun. I don't care if it's like not the best thing ever in the world, but it do be pretty fun though. I want this deck to be like successful. We need to take this to take it to a tournament. Take this to a tournament and just like win, and then be like, oh my gosh, it's a Garchomp deck. Everybody gets all excited about the tournament decks. Like, yeah, well, we need to get a lucky draw. Is what we would need. Oh, this thing's gonna destroy our face. We could Sabrina for no reason. This thing's gonna destroy our soul for sure. Loving the Meowth flips though. Oh yeah. It adds like another layer of like, I don't know, maybe, you know, like just maybe. It adds whole nother layer of that. Yeah, you teleport out of here. Alolan Grimer. Oh, because you're high retreat cost and you can switch yourself out. I understand. Double water is not... That's not ideal. I'll tell you that right now. I can rare candy right now. I will. Honestly, the Lucky Ice Pop has been just sheer fodder so far. I want to see a Meowth. That's a grandma. That's a grandma. We might as well do 20 damage. Just kidding, I'm fighting. I'm so dumb. Big dumb. Isn't there a Gibble? Wait. Am I being really dumb? Isn't there a Gibble that's colorless? Oh my, we gotta swap that. We gotta swap that immediately. I mean, it's fine. Kinda, but not really. We gotta swap that immediately. We gotta switch to the Dragon Gibble. Why are we running ground Gibble? He's probably just going Solgaleo when we lose, but... Colors, but I don't think it has a full art. Listen, we gotta sacrifice the style for the greater good, you know? There's Meowth, there's Pokeball. Pokeball brings me the Meowth. Very cute. Put that one down. I don't think we ever would want two Meowths. I'm getting rid of one. See you later, buddy. I'm gonna regret this later when I play Grandma, if I'm honest with you, but Meowth's gone. Pokeball? Don't play Pokeball, that's a total waste, but I will put this energy... I will put it here. Watered out of our minds. Can't do anything. I guess the play there is probably put energy on Meowth, retreat, and draw cards. But we're gonna get through all of our deck anyways at the end of the day. Getting an ocean right now, for real, for real. For real. Just wet out here. I wish it was wet outside instead of rain, or instead of snow. Snow is out of control. Alright, Sheer for sure. Pokeball's gone. See you later. Cyrus, I don't care. The fact that they don't have their thing yet is crazy. Water's all around. Do we care about the last card? Probably not. Put the Meowth up. I gotta put the Meowth up here. Meowth goes up. We draw again. I don't want an Elder. I don't want a Sabrina. We're feeling fine, you know? Okay. Rare Candy is there with Gabite, which means I can play the Gabite, shear the Rare Candy, but it doesn't matter. There's only 2 cards left. We will get them all. Insane to say you could drop a Professors in this deck. It's wild. Okay, play Gabite. Or no, we don't. We shear Gabite, play... Yeah, we shear Gabite. And Candy straight into the Chomp. Oh, this deck is fun, dude. I don't even care if we lose. And now we're getting double fighting. We're going to be fully fightinged up. Pretty good. Nothing else we can really do here. I will feel fine just to feel fine. I could retreat and hit him now, actually. I'm a little bit scared. Oh, wait, we actually Sabrina. Hold on. Time out. We do this. Into that. And do this. Yeah, that was the play. Get rid of a Cosmog. One down. Just pulled the Rainbow Mega Swampert. Let's go. Let's go. I don't even know if I have 2 Mega Swamperts. I don't think I do. I only have 1. Pretty sure. Pretty sure there's only 1. Oh man, if I had another Sabrina. Yeah, copying my cards is bad. What do you think about this single pack having 155 cards? I mean, it is kind of too many cards. I'll agree with you there. But I like the set overall, so I'm not complaining too much. Because it did introduce a lot of variety to the meta, I think. Like, even this is a cool combination. All right, 120 on me. I hate that. What does this do again? What do you actually do? 50 less damage. Okay, so it's anti-Cynthia. But I don't think I care. I have 2 Cynthia, dude. I got 2 of them. I think we still would just beat you, if I'm honest. If I'm being real honest with you, I think you took too long to get to your big lion. I think Chomp beats lion. I think Chomp beats lion. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I'm running this deck from now on, by the way. They can see they don't even have the sauce. They got nothing. Yeah, sit down, Sleepy Garchomp. Sleepy Garchomp is the victor. Well deserved. Well deserved, Sleepy Garchomp. Chomp chomp. That's it. Chomp chomp. Chomp chomp. Alright, it's getting late. I'm gonna get the heck out of here. Thank you guys for hanging out. This was fun. I'm glad I found a deck that is fun again. To be honest, we should have just started with this. We should have just started as soon as we got the Meowth. As soon as we got the Meowth, we should have just started with Sleepy Chomp. Still strong? I think it's pretty strong. I mean, we won 4 games there, which is crazy. Or at least 3. No, definitely. I think it was 4. Maybe we won 3 and 1 was very close. But, yep. All right. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to check out if you're not on Chek Champs. Subscribe. Thank you. It's Pokemon only, so you're not going to see any of my other streams over there. But if you like, just the Pokemon stuff, that's where to go. Okay. Bye-bye. See you later.